Hey guys, I wanted to do a video this week and talk about why people really dislike the idea of energy balance. And by energy balance, I mean your standard calories in, calories out. So if you go back through my videos, you notice that a common thread is that we talk about calories in, calories out. We have a lot of videos explaining this. We have more videos explaining this, and we have even more videos explaining this because apparently people don't get it. And in my most recent video, I talked about how people, they track their calories and they eat in what should be a deficit based on calculators online. They don't lose weight and they say stupid shit like calories in, calories out doesn't work. Well, again, people are assuming that calories out is a stagnant number independent of calories in. Calories in and calories out are intrinsically tied, meaning if you begin to overeat, you will actually expend more energy. If you begin to undereat, you will expend less energy. This is why when you go on a diet, you may lose weight at first, but eventually that becomes your maintenance because your metabolic rate adjusts. Same thing when you eat in a surplus. Other reasons is, again, some of the calorie trackers are inaccurate. Some of these calorie or energy expenditure estimators are inaccurate. But no matter whether or not you track calories, no matter whether or not these things are inaccurate, that doesn't change the fact that calories in, calories out works. And when they put people in metabolic wards and they can measure every single calorie going in and every single calorie going out, they find it works damn near perfectly. So I get a lot of blowback about calories in, calories out videos. And I got a message from somebody on Instagram that I thought was really interesting. And they said, you know what? I used to really hate your stuff. I used to hate the idea of calories in and calories out. And what they said next really, it changed my perspective. They said the reason I hated it was because it made me forced to be accountable. You find that people who have trouble losing weight, many of them, they want to come up with insurmountable obstacles as to why they can't lose weight. So it takes the responsibility off of them. This is why I get people ask me all the time, well, what about, does this apply to people with hormone problems or thyroid problems? What about people with SIBO or these gut issues? Calories in, calories out still applies. If anything is causing you to have a harder time losing weight, it's simply either making you hungrier or decreasing your energy expenditure, i.e. calories out. But what the person said made a lot of sense because the energy balance model puts it in your face that you have to be accountable and that it is on you. Now, I want to be very clear. I'm not saying that people who have a hard time losing weight are lazy inherently. I'm not saying that maybe you don't have a harder time losing weight than somebody else. I'm also not saying that. What I'm saying is that yes, some people have lower amounts of energy expenditure than others, but everyone has the capability of losing body fat, even if you have some kind of medical condition. Now, it might make it much more difficult for you to lose body fat compared to somebody else, but there is no magic condition where you just can't lose fat unless you're maybe leptin deficient. And even then, the only reason you wouldn't be able to lose fat is because you just have such unbelievable amounts of hunger. So it really changed my perspective on why people fight so hard against the energy balance model of obesity. And I think a lot of that is because if people say, well, it's just your hormones, or it's your blood type, or it's whatever other amount of fuckery that you can blame it on, it makes people feel better like, oh, this is why I couldn't lose weight. It wasn't because I was eating too much. It was because of this random thing. Again, I don't want people to take this the wrong way. If you're having trouble losing weight, I'm not implying that you're necessarily lazy. What I am implying is that you may be eating too many calories based on your individual energy expenditure level. Now, people tell me it's not fair. This person eats 4,000 calories a day and lose weight, and I'm eating 1,800 calories a day and having a hard time losing weight. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret that maybe you don't know, but life isn't fair. So fucking deal with it. You can either acknowledge it, face it, and deal with it, or you can continue to bitch about it and make no progress. My suggestion is to really take a long, hard look at what you're doing and consider, am I really eating the calories I think I'm eating? And am I really getting as much activity in as I say I'm getting? Because the majority of people underreport their calorie intake by 18 to 70%, and they overestimate their energy expenditure by almost 50%. Now, I know that's not you because you're a special little snowflake, but maybe, just maybe, take a long, hard look at it. All right, guys, that's it. If this video triggered the shit out of you, make sure you smash that like button, leave a comment in the description, and please check out our fine products that you can get by clicking in the description if you're really interested in learning the science behind losing weight and keeping it off. Thanks, guys.